It's not sinking in just yet. I think it's absolutely surreal. Like you said, it's been a lifelong dream of mine to reach Formula One ever since the age of probably 4 years old. That's kind of where my sights have been set. So to finally put pen to paper was just an incredible feeling.
Yeah. So tell us how it came about. When did you find out? What kind of options did you think you would have? And how important was it that you did make the step up, given what you've achieved in F2 this year? You look like you're going to win that championship.
Well, I actually gave Paddy a phone call about probably 3 months ago. I knew him from when he was at Mercedes. I said, right, Paddy, I want to be in Formula One and I want to drive for Williams. And could we arrange a meeting with yourself and Claire? And half a week later, I was in Hockenheim, sat in their office, and that was our first point of contact. And then things progressed from there.
Okay, you do well with your emails and phone calls, because it was an email to Toto Wolff which got you on the Mercedes program initially. You're still part of that. It's a multi-year deal though here. That's how it's being presented. So what are your aims and ambitions for your time here?
I think my aim is just to always get the maximum out of the car. I think I'm really going to focus on working well with the team. Obviously, Formula One is such a complex sport. Everybody has to work together to maximise everything. So that's going to be my focus. Spend a lot of time with the engineers here, just everybody in the factory, get everybody on the same page so we can develop in one direction.
I mean, this team expects to have a better season next year than this year. You would hope that too. You're the first Briton to drive full-time for Williams since Jenson Button. Now, he became a world champion. That has to be your ambition.
Absolutely, yeah. I think Button, Rosberg, Coulthard all made their debuts with Williams, so I feel like I'm in a fantastic place. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to hopefully being part of this journey to bring Williams to a better season from next year onwards.
This, from one Brit on the grid, we'll have three, and maybe another one, possibly. But Lando Norris has been a bit of a rival this year. You've had the upper hand. Do you expect to be racing with him again next year, competitive with him? I mean, we want to see McLaren and Williams back up nearer the front.
No, absolutely. I think it'd be nice to be racing Lando again, further up the grid. Obviously, like I said, Formula One, such a complex sport. It was only last year Williams were 5th in the championship, and a couple of years prior, 3rd in the championship. So we're hoping we can turn that page for the positive next year, and let's hope McLaren improve, but stay behind Williams.
Yeah. I mean, this is all about Williams and what you can achieve there. But you are on the Mercedes programme, so I will ask you the question, longer term, are you having to stand comparison with the likes of Esteban Ocon, who might end up here? Claire Williams has said that's a possibility. And Valtteri Bottas, are you maybe in competition at some stage to drive alongside Lewis Hamilton there?
To be honest, I'm not really thinking too far ahead. Even right now, I still haven't completed the F2 championship, so I'm fully focused to bring that championship home. When the flag drops in Abu Dhabi, I'll be fully focused with Williams, and who knows what the future will hold, but as of next year, I'm 100% a Williams driver, and that's my full focus.
And in terms of what you've learned and been able to pick up about F1, you've had opportunities in this kind of equipment. What about spending time around Lewis? I know you're in the engineering debriefs. What have you learned from the way he operates with his engineers and so on?
I think Lewis probably has this perception from the outside that he doesn't put that much effort in. He's doing all of these other activities, but when he's in the engineers room, when he arrives to that track, he is 100% committed to Mercedes and Formula One. And just seeing how much hard work and effort he really puts into this championship I was quite shocked by, and it was quite inspirational to see, a guy with a huge amount of talent still puts in this amount of work, and just learning how he approaches all situations, good for worse. It was so much to learn from a guy like him.
Okay, great stuff. And just finally, I mean, you're a tall guy. Have you been handed a diet plan? I mean, how does everything become so much more complicated from here on? You've just stood in front of a factory. Well, I mean, there's nearly 1,000 people here. How are you going to adjust to this change in your life? You're going to become a known person in this country now, a well-known face.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think time will tell. I guess it just comes with experience, how to handle these situations. But no, I think, like I said, I'll just see how time goes, really.
Okay, great stuff, George. Well, I'm going to shake your hand again. So, yeah, 6'2", George Russell is, but Britain's first world champion, Mike Hawthorne, was also 6'2". He won his title 60 years ago. By George, this man is determined to win one himself one day.